Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, hi and welcome, and thank you for joining us. Today I think I'm going to do just a Dollar Tree haul of things that I found at my local Dollar Tree. So I have been just looking for a while for, because you know everybody does master boards and stuff like that. And I've been looking for like a good book to keep them in, and these were $5, and I just thought it was pretty, and it's a sketchbook. So the front, you know, is on the kind of like a cinch like ring, and it's perforated, and you can tear these pages out, and it is, if you can tell, it is kind of like a cream color. I hope that's showing. There you go. It's cream colored, and I said that's going to be perfect. So I got two of them, and what I got them for is for collage boards. And then I said, well, after a while, you know, when I pull out so many pages, then I can actually take and make me a journal out of these and flip up. And if I wanted to, you know, put a pocket or something on it, and then on the back of it, you could write all over it, or you can decorate. That's what I think. So, and then if I gotta get me a cinch thing so I can, you know, just keep refilling it. I just think that is going to be neat. So I got two of them because that's the only two they had that I saw, and I loved the covers of it. I thought it was pretty. So I got those to do collage boards and just keep my collages in one place, you know what I'm saying? So then when I flip through, and I'm like, oh, I can use that, and there it is. I got these big 2-inch book rings because I want to do a project at the first 12 days of Christmas and do like 12 days of Christmas tags sets, and then later on do like a giveaway for these 6 tag sets. So each day for the first 12 days of Christmas, I'll make 6 tags and we'll add them to the rings, and it'll be, you know, my version of the 12 days of Christmas. And I think we'll have, you know, if you leave a comment in them, in the videos or what have you, even if you just put a heart or just, you know, dots or whatever, just a comment. You don't have to write a big paragraph. Then we'll enter your name in a drawing and do the drawing Christmas Day, and those, well, let's see. Yeah, probably Christmas Day, and that would be my giveaway Christmas to my followers and supporters. So that's what I'm gonna do. That was my thinking, anyways. It may change by then, but that's what I want to do. And then, you know, these are the office envelopes, the craft colored envelopes. So these are journal covers in the waiting. I was needing the brown color. I have white. And then I found some placemats, you know, where it has the backing on them. So see that's separate. It's not sewn all together. It's just sewn around the edge. And these are the ones where I've taken in the past and cut down to size, and then just either re-sewed them or re-glued them after I put a thin, the thin chipboard in it, so that it's still, you know, but it has a little bit of weight to it. It's not as flippy flappy. But yeah, so I got those today to make covers with. And then most of the time, the cut off parts I'll take and use and make a collage with them. You know, these, most of the time when I make these, it'll be, because this is, let's see, how long are you? I'm trying to get a measure on it. It is 18 inches, so then I'll make a spine, you know, to where it'll be 6 inches here, 6 inches there. And it'll be a multiple signature journal. So that's what I bought those for. And I just cut down to 9 inches, and then whatever here, and then I'll put the cardboard or the thin chipboard. It's real thin chipboard. Or you can take and put so you can get it at Michael's. It's 12 inches by 24 inch sheets of cardstock. Goodness, the word, y'all. So I'm trying to cover a lot and I can't talk. But yeah, the 12 inch by 24 inch, you cut it down and put it in here as well. And then you just re-sew the top of it where you cut that piece off and make you a journal cover with that. And then, y'all know I was talking about getting the little stockings for my gift giving journals. So I found this here is 2 journals worth. So I found 5 different ones today at the Dollar Tree. So I was like, you know, take one a piece, and that would be, you know, my stockings for that. And then I have some small bags and stuff too that I would add in. But yeah, so that's what that's for. And then I found these pretty ribbons. Now these are silk ribbons, but I'm doing a couple journals that are the candy cane stripes, and then this will be good with my pink one. So, and then I found you know, the Nutcracker, gotta have him. And then I found Santa Claus. So I thought those would be pretty for, and it has the wire in it, but you can take the wire out, you know that, and do what you want to with it. So I thought these would be good journal closure ribbons and or page edges. I think those would be really pretty put down to glue down like the side of a page and make it a little tuck. And then you can leave the wire in it to do that, so it'll hold its shape. And we'll do some of those. So I got those today. And then, y'all, this here, whoops, it's upside down. This is a table runner. And I know I'm done with fall, but, you know, we got next year, so, you know. So I was in there, and I was looking, and I had seen the table runners, and I was, you know, hunting for table mats, or placemats. And it had leaves around the borders, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And I thought maybe it was placemats. All of them were table runners. And then at the bottom of the box, they've had this one. And I said, shut up, you know, I can make journal covers out of that whole thing because it's the same all the way down. And I was like, how pretty would that be to make fall journal covers with next year? So that's what I bought that for. It was $7. And I was like, well, shoot, that's cheaper than a yard of fabric. I mean, most of my fabrics around here are $9 to $10 per yard. You know what I'm saying? So that could be, you know, a couple of tall, skinny journals. That's what I'm thinking, because, you know, I got a bunch of 12 by 12 fall scrapbooking papers. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tall, skinny journals for next year right there, if I want to, or you can cut it down, whatever. But yeah, so that's what I bought that for. And then I went over into their, actually they had these right at the front. So, you know, I have my acrylic ones here that holds my to be decorated type things. And once you get a little heft in it and you pick it up, these handles and stuff are tending to crack on me. So I said, well, I've been throwing them away when they do that, because, you know, once you crack one, you pick it up and it's going to catch your fingers. So I found these there today, and I was like, that's my color. And they stack in each other, so then I can take and have one for tags, one for pockets and tuck spots, and then one for journal cards. So I'm happy as a lark with that right there, just happy as can be. So then with that, I come home and I rearrange my craft area behind me. So, you know, I've been having the Coke boxes over here with like kits and fussy cuts and stuff in, or the Noodles of Oodles with fussy cuts. Well, at my workplace, we had these big boxes here, and these are 19 inches long. Let me get a wide measurement. They are 8.5 wide, so it fits pages in it just perfect. So, you know, most of my fussy cuts I put in the little, the freezer bags, right? So I got 3 of these. They had moon pies in them. So I said, that's going to be perfect. I got 1 for Christmas, and I got 2 for every day. So this is all my Christmas fussy cuts that are fussy cut and ready to be decorated with. And then I said, well, I was wanting, you know, where I had them sitting here behind me on my shelf. And so this entertainment craft area that I have behind me, it's a computer desk that Walmart used to have, and I've been using it for my craft supplies for 26 years. And so the drawer that they're sitting on is like where you're supposed to have your computer, and it pulls in and out. So I put them on that, so then I don't have to pick the boxes up. I just pull them out to me where I can flip through it, and I'm good. So I did that. And then I got a bunch of kits together with covers and that Christmas paper from My Porch Prints. It was in one of their kits as a backer. And I cannot remember what kit it was in, but it was in a Christmas kit from My Porch Prints as a backer page. And I just saved it. And so I printed a bunch of those. Put them with my stuffing and cake box, and covered these I've covered last year, but these are going to be my covers for those journals. I need to cut the pages down a little bit on the top and on the side, but those are going to be some gift giving kits that I've got together. And when I say gift giving, so I'll take like these. I'll take these and glue them onto the page and have gift tags in the top of them. And I think that's going to just turn out to be quite cute. So I got this one out, and that's what that's going to be my first project for Christmas this week, is make a gift giving journal, just because it's cutesy and I like it. And I think that will go good with that. So that's going to be my first project this Christmas season. Now, some of these I've already got, you know, where I made tags and pockets and stuff like that throughout the year for Mary Makes. So I've done got some of those kits put together with pockets and tags and stuff. But I think that's really all I wanted to do today, was show you my goodies that I'd found at the Dollar Tree. And every time I say that, I want to say yo after it, because it's one lady that I watch on YouTube that does Dollar Tree hauls and stuff. She says, the Dollar Tree, yo. It's at the Dollar Tree, yo. But, yeah, so I'm so happy with these collage books. So you can flip it over, because it's a sketchboard. And then you can just tear it out if you need it. And it's a good place to keep your pieces, because see, it'll go up to here. I mean, if you add plenty of bulk and don't use them, you know what I mean? I just think that is awesome. I'm so happy with those. I'd like to find some more, you know, because you can't just have 1 or 2. You got to have 8 or 9, you know what I mean? When you're doing the crafty bits, especially from the Dollar Tree, you know, as soon as you find it, you better buy it. If not, you won't never find it again. But I just wanted to do a cutesy little Dollar Tree haul of be on the lookout for. And I think I will make a bigger one out of this, out of like a kit, because I've got this one kit that I printed. I got to share that with y'all. And it is from it's got 206 items in it. It does not have 206 pages, but it does have quite a few old-timey images. So it is a Country Christmas Junk Journal Kit, 206 items, and it is from Girl One Art. And I bought this of October of 2024, and at that point in time, it was $1.75. Now, I printed extra of the fussy cuts and such like that, because I want to make some clusters with them. But y'all look at this. Okay, so now this here, this is all journal pages. Shut your face. These are the ones that I want to make cluster pieces with, so that's my extras. I just got to get them fussy cut. But here's some tags. So let's start off with, here's like the words and such that goes with them. Now all of these, besides the tags, I printed extras so I can make clusters and stuff with them. And so you get all of these words. I printed those just on plain printer paper because I'm going to cut them up and glue them on something else. These are on 65-pound cardstock. I just got to back them tonight. So these are the tags that come with the kit. And this is, if you can see, it has a real light around it. So now on the Brother Scanning Cut, what you would do is go to your lightness and darkness. You scan this on grayscale. You go to your lightness and darkness and go all the way down to where it's white. And it'll pick up the edge around that so it won't cut into your pieces. I need to do a new Brother Scanning Cut video because everybody's looking at the one that I did when I first got mine and was like, this is how I use it. And I've learned a few things since then. But now these is what I'm talking about with the stamps and stuff. Yeah, I printed like 4 pages of all of this kind of stuff. Just because I was like, yeah, that would be really pretty to make, you know, pockets and clusters and stuff with. But yeah, this is the fussy cuts that comes with the kit. Now these would be great for pockets, to put on the pockets. You know, and I got smaller tags, but, you know, we always got our own tags going on. But any of these that have little smaller bits, yes, great cluster work and stuff. And then, of course, you know, you got the circles. So I think I'll take and do some belly bands with some and stuff with those. I think that'd be neat. And then you got a few journal cards here. But that is the ephemera that came with that kit. And I think it would be beautiful with one of these in a multi-signature journal. So I'm thinking, this is why I bought these 2 here, because I'm thinking I can take this paper journal kit and make 2 multi-signature journals with it. Because it'll have like a 3-inch spine on these to make it to where it'll have 12 on each, 6 inches on each side. Yes. So, and that right there is just beautiful. Let's bring you down a little bit. And I printed where it has the, you know, it's got the lighter brown on the back of most of the pages. I just printed the tea stain on it. And I think that's going to work. Yep, I think that's going to work perfect. But now this kit is just beautiful. And it's got a few pinks here and there in the other place. So, you know, you can add a little pink, like from across the page from this. I would have, you know, like a pocket, one of those reddish pink labels on it. And then have a, you know, like a little pinkish red tag on the top of it. Just to go with the pink in here. And then you got the snowman and the little bowling. How cute is that? And then here's a storefront. And see, it has the holly throughout. So that's why when I saw those today, I was like, that's perfect for the kit that I just printed. And it is, you know, the country Christmas, the old-timey, you know, and then here's your reindeer. And I was like, yes. And then I got a few things that have gingerbreads on them. So you can go through, you know, don't have to just be Santa Claused up. You know what I'm saying? Wintry scenes, Christmas trees. I mean, all of the Christmas things. You know what I mean? That's why I love this. And see, and then here's another storefront. I mean, I know this does not go with that, but look, it's folded in half. You see what I'm saying? Love it, love it, love it. And look at these babies. Are they not cute as a button? I mean, just look. And so then I was like, yes, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah, these 2 covers will definitely go with this because pretty much every page or so has the holly stuff on it. And this, again, is Girl One Art. But you see what I'm saying? It has holly all the way through the kit. pretty much every page has some holly on it somewhere or another. Look at Santa Claus, just happy, ain't he? Look at him. So, yeah. But all these pages for journal pages, and yeah, it has the storefront several times, so you can mix it up. That's why I said it's enough here just with the pages in itself to make, and not add any extra, just to make 2 journals with multiple signatures. And it has the teal, so we can put, you know, some of my little Nutcracker Men, that's the teal and the pink, on the opposite page from that. So it would be in the journal book like this. And I've got them handy. You know why? Because I've switched everything over to Christmas. So here's what I would do with my little men. So I would take and put him right here on a page tuck on the page beside of that. Or we could do this one here, either one. Glue him here because it's got the teal in it. Shut up. How pretty is that, y'all? Yes, 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 yes. Love it. Love it. So I need to make me some more of them little fellas, because I can see right now they're going to be used quite a bit. And I put them in Moonbeam's kit just because they were finished and I didn't want them laying around and get messed up with nothing else. But yeah, so that's the kind of stuff. Yes. And look, ain't she so sweet? With the little robin. And look at this Santa Claus. And he is a happy Santa Claus. He's not a scary Santa Claus. So sometimes, you know, you get the kits and they got the scary Santa Claus face. I'm like, no, I can't use him. But yeah. So that is the plans there. So I'm going to make a couple of my gift giving journals to start with, because I've had some requests for those for this year. So I thought I would get those going first, so then that way you have plenty of time. I make them this week, sell them, get them shipped to you. You got plenty of time if you want to use it yourself, or, you know, give as a gift. And then look, here's a different Santa. But yeah, I mean, I love this kit, y'all. Just love it, love it, love it. And that's all the journal pages. So you have more than enough to do multi-signatures and multi-journals out of that one kit. That is the kind of stuff that I love to find when I'm just looking around on Etsy. And if I find it, I'm like, ooh, I want that. I want it, I want it, I want it. But like I said, I bought that in October the 27th of 2024 for $1.75. That whole kit. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, and it's laying over there. I got to get it fussy cut tonight. That's what I'm going to do with that. And then these are my cluster bits. So I need to do them first and then this kit, because I want to make clusters out of these things for some of the pocket bits to go in this journal. So that is the plan with that. And then we'll just go from there. But yes, Country Christmas Junk Journal Kit, 2006 items from Girl One Art. And I think that those covers are going to work perfect for that. We'll do a 3-inch spine. We'll have at least 3 signatures in it a piece, and I probably still have papers enough to do another single signature by itself. And that will go with pretty much everything that I have already pre-made for Christmas, and I'm just going to be set to go. But that's my thinkings on that. So now when I get a kit together, I put it in this, I fussy cut it. I'll take and pull out, you know, pull out my covers and pull out my my fabric or whatever I'm going to use to, you know, to make the cover with, and I put it in with the papers, and so everything's together. So I am going to go ahead and slide these in here. because I know tonight I'm going to fussy cut these things. This here, I just kept it with that kit because I needed to know where I got it from. So when I start tomorrow working on my cluster pieces, I'll be like, it came from Gerwin Art. It was in this country Christmas kit. Okay. So, and then I'm going to get this fussy cut tonight and put it over here in my ready to go to make kits. So that's going to be 2 journals worth. I'll probably do one at the start and then do one later on. I won't do them both together because, you know. So I'm wanting to do a couple of pinks and, you know, traditional types. And then I have some ginger journal kits that are really, really pretty. It is like her boho flower kit. It's Boho Christmas Classic Pages, and it just has pages. And I've got a few pink background pages just to play with. But look at this, y'all. That cover is just going to be super duper perfect with that. So, yeah, I'm going to cut. This will be the cover part, and I'll cut it down. And it's already on pink. That was a collage piece that I did last year. But yeah, and it's already backed. And then I have scrapbooking paper that have the Christmas florals and stuff on it. And I think that is just going to work just perfect. I think it is going to work out just great. The only thing I need to work on is getting my foil Christmas ornaments cut out. But yeah, this is super pretty. I thought about adding pages in between, and I was like, you don't really need to, you know. And then I was trying to do, like, you know, I just want to put pockets on the backs of it. But yeah, this is a beautiful just page kit. Oops, that's upside down. Oh no, that's the other signature. Dummy. But that's fine. Oh, these are pink, so I'm going to alternate. That's what I was doing. So I'm alternating the line with the pink. There you go. See, it comes back to you. Oh, look. And you know good and well on the other opposite page of that little blue nutcracker is going to be there as a side tuck. You know good and well that's what I'm going to do. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Super pretty. These are, you know, a little more brighter tones, and I love that. It's just pretty. I don't know if I got a kit that has ugly Christmas sweaters or not. And then here's the middle page. I mean, that is just planned perfect. The only thing I got to do is take where it's the pink and the line and alternate them. That's the only thing I got to do to it. And then I have, like I say, I have scrapbooking paper that has the florals and stuff on it. That's going to work great with this. But yeah, so that's a couple of kits that I am planning on doing, and that's why I bought this here and this today. But yeah, I mean, I had to. This is scrapbook paper, and that's the scrapbooking paper I'm talking about with the tags. How perfect is that? So I'll go through, like I say, and I say this several times when I'm making journals. I use my scrapbook paper that I have to eyeball and hunt for kits that go with them. So I know I have tags. I just got to make tuck spots or pockets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my trick. That's what I do. And then this one here is, I think this is the one me and Deborah was talking about that she sent me. She had. That goes over here. It's got to be fussy cut. Now this is a Letter to Santa Claus junk journal kit. Polka Art Studio. When I bought it, it was $1.76. And that was November the 11th, which was, you know, last year. But yeah, that's Polka Art Studio. And it has, this is all the ephemera and stuff. And this is the one that has, you know, the different colors. And here's the cover that I made. for it. And I said, that's going to be perfect. I just got to put a piece in the middle of it. But see, it has the florals and such. Now, this is the piece that's going to go on the inside cover here. And I'm going to put a piece of ticking down the middle to reinforce that. And I'm going to cut this and put it here. And this side is going to be cut and put over here. And I thought about taking him and cutting him and putting him on the front, but I don't know yet. But that's my thoughts anyways. That's what that is. But see, it's the letters to Santa, and it has the florals and stuff and the trains. I love the little choo-choo trains. And it has the backings and things. And this I would probably add in a sheet of tea-dye paper, because it matches better with this. But is that not just the cutest? And there is all kinds of Polar Express type things. My Porch Prints has a great kit, fussy cut kit to go with any of this. Look at that. Just beautiful, beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then, you know, I'm not even showing you the backer pages. There's one, there's another one, and there's that one. I mean, and then look, here's a backer page. I mean, basically, like, every single page has a different backer page. This is going to be the cover, the front cover. I wish that was over here, because I think that would work a little better. Then see, look, what I'm saying, every backer page is different. But I love this. It's just super pretty. That would be a good cover. So you have a chance to do multi-signatures. And see, look, there's another different backer page. Yeah, that's beautiful. And again, a different backer page. I mean, this kit is just awesomely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Love it so much. That's a good front and back page too. Yep. So beautiful. And then this is the extra, you know, like to add in or whatever pages. So I just printed a couple of those. So that would be, I was deciding on making like 3 signatures maybe, and each one of these be like the middle page. Do this one the front, this one the last one, and that be the middle. And put the belly bands on the inside of them. So when you open it up, it has belly bands on them. That was what I was thinking with those. Doing a multi-signature with that. And then adding in the tea-dye paper in between. So that's that kit. And this is wrapping paper. And then you have the pockets and stuff that comes with it. And that's going to be like a side tuck on a page. I mean, just beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful kit. So, and I left it a little longer because I thought maybe I could refold it, but I don't think I'll be able to. And then it has this envelope here, has a couple, and this is like a little double-sided journal card. You fold it and glue it down. And I think you could, that would be cute to take and fold it here and here, and then make a pocket for a tag. All kinds of stuff. That's going to be a really pretty cover topper. Put a little bit of florals and lace around it. Shut up. Shut up. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look at this. It's a side tuck for a page, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, just a beautiful kit. And then you have, like, you know, where you got the letter sealer thingy bob. You know, you got stamps and stuff. I mean, just all kinds of little things. Love this kit. Beautiful kit. There's another little pocket. I would more than likely glue that together and then have this glued on a page. Glue that up, but, you know, glue this up and then glue that down there and then have this as a flip out on a page. Glue it down to where it flips out. Good idea. I hope I don't forget it by the time I get to it. Oh, look here. Yeah, then we done seen that. And there's another one of those side tucks, little bitty tags, just all kinds of stuff. Little dangly tags. You can actually make those dangle from things. Look at the kitty cat. Oh, beautiful kit. Love this. That would be a good pocket tuck. You could put this at the top of a page as an up tuck. Sure enough could. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's look and see what you would look like. Oh, yes. Yep. But it's Letters to Santa is the kit. And then these tucks, all of them, tucks, pockets. This, you could put it on the side, let that hang out over the page. Tuck spot. Oh, that's pretty too. Wouldn't that be pretty? But I wanted it, you know, to where it would be, you know, this is Letters to Santa. You know what I'm saying? That's more bacon-like. Baking, not bacon. Baking, like cooking. But that would be, he would be a pretty topper. We just have to come up with one. And then a lot of the stuff that I have made for this kit. So that is that one. Letters to Santa Junk Journaling Kit, Polka Art Studio. I had a few requests of, you know, these are kits that are already ready to go type situations that are paper kits. And then I got the pink kit from My Porch Prints. So I've got it in here, ready to go. And then here is another Letters to Santa type thing that I got together. And it is all of these in the front. So I got all of this stuff here. And then that is going to go in the middle. And this is one of my own that I just came up with and made. So, like, here's the pages once again that's going to go in it. And this is the cover to it. It doesn't have any page kits or anything like that. So that is the pages that's going to go in there. And then this is all of the bits that I've made to go in this that came from the My Porch Prints North Pole type thing. So I've already got all the bits and pieces ready for that. And I'm going to make this little book here to go in it. One of the envelopes here is going to be sewn in the middle of the signature is what I came up with that. And that's what I'm talking about with, like, those kits where I put together with all the stuff already. Yeah. This will be folded up and put in the envelope. So with that. And look. And he's got the list. And then I mean, you know, this is just beautiful stuff. This came from a Fussy Cut kit. It is Christmas delivery package. Christmas delivery package. Most of the pieces in this, the decorative pieces. Citrus Journal Studio. And there they are. I still got a bunch of stuff. So that's where most of the pieces for that one came from. And then this is North Pole Letters Scrap Pack from My Porch Prints. And then Christmas delivery tags and envelopes, Citrus Journal Studio. That's where all the bits and pieces to this came from. So those are some really good kits that if you want to, sorry about hitting you, if you want to take your scrapbooking paper and make you some covers, and just coffee dye or tea dye paper, and I have tuck spots, tags, journal cards, and just huge, huge kits. And those are perfect for that. This is where I did make that a side tuck on a page. And it's ribbon. And I just backed it on cardstock. And that's going to be a side tuck on a page. And this is, that's the same thing. It's ribbon. It's backed on cardstock. And I'm going to put it here. And it's going to be a tuck, a pocket. And I had a tag here that I made too. Yeah. So, and this is, like I said, it's ribbon. I just took the wire out of it, backed it on cardstock, and it's my ribbon. My tag ribbons. Here's another one. I made these last year at Christmas. But yeah, just all kinds of stuff like that. If you can't tell, I love Christmas. I'll be on here for 6 months talking about all the Christmas kits and things that I've got. So, but yeah, that's a few kits that we're starting off with. And where you can go to find the bits and pieces that I used for the kits. And tuck spots and things like that. Okie dokie. Let's put you back right here. And then here is this one. It is, this one will be a good multi-signature or multi-journal kit to print as well. It is a Shabby Vintage Christmas Junk Journal Kit. 32 printable pages. And I got it June 14th, 2025. And it was $1.43. And it is watercolors. And then this is the scrapbooking paper that I pulled out to make tags and such with. But look, it's 32 pages. So yes, you can make multiple signatures, multiple journals out of this one kit. Love it. You know, I love the florals. And I just printed tea dye on the back of it because it has the gold hint to it. Thought that would work. So it has many pages like this where it would be good center pages. And I liked it because it had a little bit of the blues and stuff in it. Now these pieces like this where it has like the Christmas tree on it, I'm thinking about cutting that and making that a tag, turning these into pockets. Things like this where it doesn't have florals and such on it, I'm going to separate out. And that'll be, you know, my tag or pocket pieces for this journal. But even this would be, you know, yeah. So anything that doesn't have florals or could be used as a folded page. Now this is a good center page. It's a really good center page. But see this where it just has like that one little, that would be good to cut in half and sturdy it up on something and make pockets out of. Because it goes with the kit. So I don't have pockets for this one. That's why I'm saying. I have plenty of, you know, Christmas florals and what have you here for the tags. That's going to go in this one and the other journal that I just showed you from, where's it at? Ginger Journals. These would go in this as well. So, these would be made back to back because I'll cut it down here and that would be that. But yes, this is beautiful kit. Beautiful, beautiful kit. Good center page. So, I mean, you can make multiple signatures with this. And this would be a center page. I'd have 2 more of the kit pages. And then in between those, I would take and put coffee or tea dye in it. I think, yeah, he would fold up to be a good folded page. Center page. So you do, you know, like, you could have one floral set. You can have one that has the snowman in it. One that has all the Christmas trees in it. And then it has one that has like all of the Christmas ornaments in it. So yeah, there's the center page for the Christmas ornament section. And there's another one. I mean, just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That would probably be the center page, because these, you could fold that in half and still tell what it is. That would be the center, because that would just be pretty. But yeah, just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So that, I could take and cut that right down the middle of that and have pockets. So that's going to go over there. So this is a little more not traditional journal, but it's beautiful. And it is Down Home Charm. Shabby Vintage Christmas Junk Journal Kit. Down Home Charm. And then this is the, and I just printed the T-by on the back of it. This is the scrapbooking papers that I pulled that I thought, you know, would kind of blend in enough to go in this well. And this also will match and go with the, these will put fussy cuts on that. And, you know, that I thought would match and go with the Ginger Journal Kit. Yeah. So that is what I'm going to make tags out of. These will cut and make tags out of them, but we're going to put fussy cuts on them. So yeah, and then this will be the pockets. So we'll cut it in half and make the pockets out of all of this here. Will be the pockets for it, because it goes with it, you know what I'm saying? So I was coming up and I was like, I might not be able to do that one. This, I want to make a tag out of that, or maybe a belly band, because it has, you see it has a tree in it, but the rest of this we could use as pockets and such. Okie dokie. So that is that kit put together with all of its bits and bobs. Now I do not have a cover for it yet, but you know, we'll find one. We'll find one. So those are, I got one more that is done and ready and put together with ideas and fussy cut bits. This is all of the ephemera. This is a tall, skinny journal, and I think I showed it before, but I got all the ephemera fussy cut. This can be a multi-signature one as well, and I want to keep this one for myself just because it's pretty. And so that's all of the journal pages. Now then, once it gets here, this is all pieces that you can decorate with. Yes, ma'am. And I'm kind of wishing that I would have took and printed this on the back of some of those, but that's fine. You can cut this off and glue it to the back of, so see, like that folds together. This here is just separate. You can cut it apart and put it on the backs of one of these pages like that, with the little birds and stuff, and make it a tag or a big tall journal card. And where in the heck is the paper for you, buddy? Why do I not have that in the front? There it is. It is a Cozy Winter Skinny Junk Journal Kit by His Grace, and that is Caroline's Musings. And when I got it, it was $3.59, and this is a huge, huge kit. I mean, that's all journal pages folded that you can, I mean, these are, you know, if you want to take and put the backing on all of them, that's a whole journal kit in itself, just with to play with pages. This is journal pages here. And it has all these backers with it. And I just put the same because I thought it looked good with it. But yeah, huge kit. Huge, huge kit. So I'm going to separate that. And these are faux washi. And printed them on cardstock. So that'll be my separator. And I have fabric for this. It's a pretty green with the gold, and I have a gold snowflakes as the inside fabric. And I'm going to put it on a cereal box because I want to do a multi-signature for it. And I'm trying to wrap my head around how I need to wrap it. So I think what I need to do is wrap the outside first, and then take panels and do it for the inside covers, and then just do a strip down the middle. I think that's going to work the best for right now. Okay, is that all of the kits that I have together? I showed y'all Moonbeams kit. And then, you know, other than the ones where I've just stuff that I've made myself and put with my book covers. Yep, that's it. That's all of the ones that I have put together and are ready to work on. The rest of them are over here. I got a stack like that. One of those white baskets is full of stuff that needs to be fussy cut. I've got 2 more full paper kits that have journal pages and the fussy cuts I got to get done. And that is, I'm going to show you that because I might as well. And then I got another tall skinny that is like traditional red and green, but I hadn't got it printed yet. So what I've been doing is trying to get together, you know, my fussy cut kits with my page kits and everything like that. So this is Enchanted Country Christmas by none other than Ginger Journals. We know that. And this is beautiful. So there is some fussy cut pieces. And I've backed it all with that Christmas backing. So there's, you know, and here's tags. These tags would actually go with that other one. I may go back and reprint them. Shut up. But I think I'll have enough to go in that. But look. So these are double takes. Well, I can pull a sheet of this out and put it with that, can't I? Because it's the watercolor. It's the same kind of stuff. And then these are the only pockets that came with it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got pockets for the front and back. And yes, it is matchy-matchy, and I'm fine with that. Now this is the journal pages. How beautiful is that? And it's got the gold. Oh, just shut up. Shut your face. And there's the backer. But see what I'm saying? It has the same watercolory type stuff. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is not the order of they are going to go, but I think I'm going to have this as my front page. Just beautiful. Beautiful. So let's do that real quick, like, because we'll go through it again and get it together. No big deal. I'm just showing the kits that I know for sure I am going to do this year. Just lovely, lovely. Love them. Love them. Because a lot of them have the Christmas ornaments in it. And that's why I said, and I probably won't add extra pages in this either. I may not. By the time I get to getting all of these done, I may just be like, let's just fold these in half and put them in a cover, and I'm done. You know, because it's a lot. It's beautiful. I love it. So you have the tree background, and you have the gifts and stuff like that background. So what I'm going to do is take those, and every other one's going to be a tree. Everyone's going to be that. Love it, love it, love it. So that's that one. Like I say, I got to get all these fussy cut pieces done. That's why it's over there and not in my ready to go, because it ain't fussy cut yet. I got everything printed. I just got to get it cut apart. And then the Whimsical Peppermint. And this is another reason why I bought this one. It has the red, green, and the pink. Thought it would go with this. And I was just happy when I found that today at the Dollar Tree. And this is the teals. I just, you know, love it. Love it, love it, love it. The candy colors, you know what I'm saying? And I even printed that on the backs of them just so I wouldn't have to go back through and reprint it. And the same thing with the tags. Now you can take these tags and make them a fold together tag. Usually I cut them individual. Or you can take one of these and fold it as the backer for the other one and have, you know, that. But most of the time I cut those individual and I did the backer with that. Little journal cards and or tuck spots, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do with them, is use them as tuck spots in the journal. So you have those. Then you have these, which you can, you know, take and use as journal cards, and they are all printed with that backing. Then you have postcards. Then you have envelopes. And I think these would be cute to just take and use one of these. Just fold it in half and put you some paper in it so you can have like your shopping list to take with you. Shut your face. Good idea. Good idea, y'all. And then you have this pocket or envelope. Beautiful. Then look, we have all of these little florally fussy cut bits. So these can be side tucks and you can decorate them up. Put one of these on that. Put this on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Side tucks. And then you have pockets. And then you have big pockets. Yeah. So, and then look, here's the kit. Now, it does not have a whole bunch of tags. So then, therefore, I'm going to have to, you know, make my own tags, which is fine and dandy. This is just, you know, pepperminted up. I wanted to do a peppermint journal. And it has this on the back of these. But I love it. It's like, basically it's like the sweets. Love this. So, I think this one is going to be cutesy. Cutesy patootsy. I love it. And then here, we can take these pieces and add in. So I'm thinking these will be add-in pages. And then, so I printed, you know, those with the polka dots, and these are polka dots. So these are my add-in pages to go in between the regular journal pages. And then you have this one, and you have that. So I said, now either I can take these and have these be my tags, because it's on 32-pound paper, printed front and back. And I can put, you know, fussy cuts on them, make tags out of them, or I can add these in as in-between pages. More than likely, I'll probably take one page and turn it into tags. And then the other page will be added into the middle of these journal pages. But I think there's plenty of enough journal pages not to have to do that. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is all the journal pages here. I think that'd be pretty to take and add one of these in between like that to decorate. And then have the other one use as a tag paper. I think that is super duper cute. Love it. So now that is all the kits that I have printed and ready to go that are like, you know, with journal pages and everything like that. And I do have a bunch of fussy cut kits over there that aren't fussy cut yet, but this is all actual journal page kits. And with that, I am going to get off here, and I am done for today. I'm going to, I need to run that one kit back through and print on the backs of some of these things here. Yeah, all of this needs to be printed on the back of So for tomorrow's video, I'm going to make Christmas clusters so I can decorate up pockets. Because, you know, here's my pockets. And here's my belly bands. It's my glue book pages. So we're going to work on that. And then I have all of these bits and pieces here that I've just been doing with green and red Christmas colors. They need a cluster on them, y'all. We got to cluster them up. Not the ugly negative cluster. You know, the one that probably will happen because it's my video. But, you know, not the ugly cluster part. We're going to make Christmas clusters. Hopefully they'll be pretty. Alrighty, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming along with my hodgepodge video. I wasn't intended on going through, you know, all of my kits, but why not? Might as well do it up and show you what I'm doing. And then, like I say, we're going to do the giveaway for the Christmas tags. I want to do a set of 6 and then draw 6 names. So I'll probably do December 1st through December 12th. And then comments will be done before, let's say by the 15th or the 16th. So then that way I can do a drawing, pull the names, get you all to give me your shipping address. And then that way, or email me your shipping address so I can send them out. And you get them before Christmas. And that'll be my Christmas present for my lucky giveaway viewers. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good day, and we will see y'all tomorrow, and we'll jump into this Christmas.